啊，挑美。
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
我靠，这个他妈这 OBS 他妈一更新，这界面全变了，我看。OBS 更完之后他们全变了，但好不习惯，我操。
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me,
我当时想喷射一下。
it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
肚子突然不太舒服。找条给我给你播一下，没事。
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. 上厕所。 上厕所
哦，都有了。
啊！不想看这个逼，他妈有没有别的？左右脑互搏，65抽，退坑。我总感觉我电脑有回音呢，受错觉了。 好没有？哦，好了，好了。哎，话说你听的没问题吧？啊？是我麦有问题还是 OBS 问题？没有 ，OK。你找个什么导播去？我很乱放别人直播，他妈等下被 copyright 的。这种 PV 有15分钟长，来给你看这个吧。上厕所。
The first class this afternoon is Oh, I'm going to be late. Thank you. Huh? Dania.
Planning to be late on your very first day as a teaching assistant?
Oh, right. Sorry. See you later. Oh, all right. Let's start. Everyone, feel free to ask questions.
Sigrika, do the Roya still practice herding today?
Of course. It's just done a little differently now. Please turn your books to chapter 1.
head back.
I'm coming! As you can see from the textbooks, this is how the Roya live today.
Assistant Sigrika, are the creatures in the illustration solid skins?
That's right. Most of them abide in Gyoto Woods. They love sunlight. Sometimes they wander off on adventures like curious children. But they're not very good with directions.
Oh, I'd love to play with them. How fascinating.
Excuse me. Could you tell us about the Heliotic Six? After all, you are one of the successors.
I bet the 6 are the wisest among all the Roya.
Right, which means Sigrika must be incredibly gifted too.
Please, this area isn't safe.
Greetings, successor to the Six.
Hello. Mother, what are the people in the Heliotic Six like?
They are the hope and pride of our tribe.
Look out! Just like always, the truth is, I can't do anything right.
Congratulations, Sigrika.
If it's you, Sigrika, you'll handle it easily.
Do your best, Heliotic Six successor.
I'm not as brilliant as the Heliotic Six before me. I have no special gift. I'm always a step behind everyone else. Mother, what are the people in the Heliotic Six like?
They are the hope and pride of our tribe.
But even someone as clumsy as me still wants to protect everyone's smiles and be worthy of their hope. If I can't do it in one try, I'll try 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, until the day I can finally do what a successor is meant to do.
Till next time.
See you.
Not a bad lecture, Sigrika. Or should I say, future Heliotic Six successor. So, which name do you like better?
来。 么人呢？
This is a testament to my connection.
We're nearly there. That's the tower ruins. Our destination. This is where my family first found the Vitrium dancer. What do you see in the shattered stained glass?
Since should we tell the story? Is there a way to piece them together?
This seems to chronicle a legend of the Sentinel, and the tale of how the first Primus founded the Order. I've learned of this history before, but many details have faded over time.
How do you know all this?
Well, art investment is one of our family's key ventures, so I've naturally picked up a thing or two along the way.
啊，这个 Wink 他妈也太那什么了。
There's a stone tablet over there. It might offer some clues about these stained glass images.
停下，停下！为什么我听自己声音有回音？ 挑嘛。这样听得到吗？这 OBS 它一更新，它多了俩按钮都。OK。
This ancient stone tablet bears inscriptions in the ancient Rinascita language, which translate roughly to once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of dark tide. On this day shall I depart. Though the woes of Rinascita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied, enlightened one, through whom Rinascita's woes shall end. It seems to be some sort of prophecy. We might have to piece together the clues from both the stone tablet and the stained glass to unravel the secrets.
手为什么又漂移让我干？
These ancient relics that spawn tacit discords often carry special frequencies, likely the key to restoring them. Let's use the terminal sensor to reconstruct their frequencies and align them with the tablet's inscriptions.
An ancient stone tablet worn by the passage of the time. These inscriptions in ancient Rinascita language, faintly legible, of prophecy, perhaps. Once why the divinity was framed by Wuthering Waves. From their holy woods sprung the curse of dark time. Though their vows of renunciation yet endure, the shattered divinity has chosen their herald. On the greatest of days, maiden crowned with golden laurel shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophecy enlightened one. Their whole renunciated vows shall end. Then the divinity shall return to its true form, and renunciation under its glory shall be a paradise free of suffering. Sensor 是怎么用来的？是不是？
One with the sounds.
是那个怎么用来的？我靠！好像右摇杆。
Seems like a new discovery.
反应。
The frequencies of these
Use levitator to collect the stained glass pieces. Place the collected pieces onto the missing parts of the stained glass. Golden glow will appear if the piece fits correctly.
pieces have been reconstructed. Now we only need to assemble them onto the stained glass. The last step to uncover the secrets.
说 to cover the secret 吗？怎么这文本又不对呀？啊？
This seems to depict the people of Rinasita torn into two warring factions. The last one seems to depict the moment a girl communes with the divinity of Rinasita. This one shows a man in Primus attire, wielding a lantern-shaped relic to dispel shadows and the monsters within. It's done. Now, let's see. Looks like these stained glass images recount a tale about the divinity. Wait.
What is it?
It's just... the content is rather peculiar. I'll translate it for you. Together with the inscriptions on the tablet, it should be... In the earliest days of Renacita, there were two divinities. One rules the sky and the other the seas, eternally at odds with each other. Amidst the turmoil they wrought, Renacita evolved. In those times of legend, people waged war over their disparate fates. All this was ended by an unprecedented TD outbreak. The Dark Tide, so was it known. It ravaged a great part of Renacita. After the Dark Tide, Napoli, the first Primus, restored civilization from the ashes. He founded the Order to guide the broken Laguna. Yet, not long after, he went to be with the divinity. On his deathbed, he spoke to the believers. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of Dark Tide. Though the woes of Renacita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied enlightened one, through whom Renacita's woes shall end. Then, the divinity shall return to its true form, and Renacita, under its glory, shall be a paradise, free of suffering. Renacita has two divinities. I've never heard of such a thing. Renacita has two divinities. I've never heard of such a thing. The Montelli family archives hold many documents on Renacita's past, yet none mentioned two divinities. In Ragusa, the common belief has always been that Sentinel Imperator is the only divinity of Renacita. But if the images on the stained glass window were fabricated, why would the Order deface them and declare this tower forbidden?
There's only one explanation. These are not fabrications, but buried truth.
If this is indeed the Order's doing, we must leave here immediately. North of this tower is an island. It should be beyond their reach. Once we get there, you will discover another truth the Order has buried.
Watch out!
Only know when to show up. You found her, you go for it, like Howie.
Interesting. They're here even faster than I anticipated. Apparently, the Order believes the images on the stained glass to be real. They wouldn't even hesitate to break their facade of neutrality, just to ensure we don't take the secret path alive. Surrender! trust the wrong person.
索视角他妈太呆了，视角他还不死。索视角他妈还不死。
Keep it safe. I'll handle the rest.
这么麻辣呀！
Speak. Who gave you the order? Look at what you've done. Distorting history. Usurping the Sentinel's authority and colluding with wretches.
这不篡夺。
Who are your accomplices? The Fraxidus, the Phisades, and even some of the Montellis. Am I right?
Ahem. Well, I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Carlotta. It seems you too are lost to madness and hallucination. If you find yourself confused and desire the Sentinel's guidance, I would gladly arrange a personal pilgrim's sail for you.
So this is how you treat those truth seekers? Banish them in the name of pilgrimage.
Please, lower your weapon. There is still room for discussion, is there not, Miss Carlotta? Stand down. Enough blood has been shed today. Imperator would not revel in senseless sacrifice. The pilgrim's sail is for the transgressors to seek rebirth, not for you to threaten our friends. Repent for your reckless words.
Forgive me, Brother Alessio.
Ah, honored guest. You have been misinformed, as the truth is not what it seems. My Lord Fenrico has arranged your audience with the Sentinel. Why not hear the Sentinel's wisdom for yourself?
Of course. If Lord Fenrico is the true enlightened one. However, the prophecy speaks of a maiden as the enlightened one. Is that why you destroyed the stained glass? To pass Fenrico off as the enlightened one? So he can seize the Sentinel's power and rule Raguna?
Oh, you stubborn people of little faith. You've surely been tempted by evil and swallowed its lies. Lord Fenrico is the undeniable enlightened one and will guide us all. Well, I see no point in debating doctrine with you. Let's move on to a more concrete subject. Now, Miss Carlotta, which one do you think is more important to the Montelli family? Is it profit? Or bloodline?
How? That's Uncle Capello's pendant. What did you do to him?
Good question. What did we do indeed? Quite a faithful one he was. Wouldn't hand over this pendant, the emblem of his faith. But we managed to persuade him. Whether he should be deemed faithful now depends entirely on your actions. And you know what will become of him if we decide his devotion is weak and unworthy.
My actions. What do you want me to do?
Raise your weapon, faithful Carlotta. Choose wisely now. Where shall you aim? Whose heart will taste your bullet?
什么肉味吧？
Good. You are a smart one, Miss Carlotta.
我肉我怎么你了哈？
Carlotta.
I'm sorry. Even though the time we shared was very memorable.
Excellent. It appears you've made the right choice, as any true Ragganese would. Honoring blood and faith alike. Pull the trigger. End this transgressor's life. The Sentinel shall host a supreme banquet for you in the high heavens.
Farewell. And may you meet your friends, where it all ends.
他妈钱学森弹道吧？你妈
You've disappointed me, Miss Carlotta.
他妈
There's a saying in Raguna. Even the finest bullet can miss. It was only a mistake.
So be it. I shouldn't question your faith over such a mishap. It is, after all, insignificant in the grand scheme of the divinity. Let us bear witness to the moment divine wrath descends from the heavens.
That was close. I really thought the bullet was coming for us. So, was it all part of your plan?
We were improvising.
Then you two sure have great chemistry. Anyway, those bad guys are still after us, so let's get out of here. Didn't Carlotta say something about an island up north? Let's go check it out.
Leave it to me.
Something huge is coming at us! Watch its blade! Quick, get to that clearing!
Leave it to me.
然后我那个翅膀，
One more time.
有锁视角。
Leave it to me. Bad timing. With the curtain!
Don't be scared. Paro is just saying hi. She seems to fancy you. I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Paro. This isn't the first time seeing them.
The voice sounds familiar. A talking box. Do I know you?
Hello, I'm Ochia. We've met before on Brand's ship. I was in this box.
那洛可可日。
This is Pero, the actual owner of the box. Pero takes good care of me and lets me hang out in it all the time. I've never seen Pero warm up to someone so quickly. It must be something in your frequency that it finds interesting. Anyway, what brings you to this beach? It's not exactly a place for a stroll. So you were attacked by that dragon and fell off the bridge. I'm guessing it was Abby who saved you. It probably exhausted itself and retreated back into your body to rest. I can still sense Abby's frequency, even if it's faint.
What triggered Abby to come out? Something it could absorb? But then, why didn't it work?
That dragon's behavior is odd. It never leaves its territory.
What is this place? What is the dragon?
Long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up. The remnant clouds from the Sea of Clouds drew hordes of tacit discords here. Now, their whispers fill the air, turning this once holy place of pilgrimage into the penitent's end.
Penitence 是什么？忏悔。忏悔结局。
This dragon of dirge is a local tacit discord. It grows by feeding on the others. We were supposed to pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but things went sideways. The truth Mr. Carlotta wants to show you lies somewhere on the Isle. But this is not the best place to talk. The mist is thickening, and rain is coming. The mist is dangerous here. It traps reverberations, and when it collects enough, they quickly form into tacit discords. Captain, Brant. He went into the mist to rescue people, but he hasn't returned. We think he might be in danger. I plan to go find him. Once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away, so you'll be safer here. Just in case, take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself. Ta-da! Fireworks pistol. One shot and it'll send the tacit discords packing.
It's kind of basic. Thanks, but gay guns on my scene.
Not your style? I have more where that came from.
Ta-da! Celebratory fireworks bomb. Wait, that's meant for our dinner. Oops. Sorry. Para grabbed the wrong one. Though, at a pinch, it might prove useful.
什么哆啦 A 梦吧？什么4次元的口袋？
Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you to our base soon and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I find Bran.
I want to see the truth myself. I can hold my own in a fight. Can't let it try to do this alone.
But the mist is dangerous. Alright, fine. It's better you see it for yourself. I'll be glad you don't have to fend for yourself alone. See that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Rand might have taken shelter there too. Once we find him, we'll find the truth you're after. The area up ahead is where the sea mist is thickest. Try to avoid the dark phantoms in the mist. They could turn into tacit discords at any moment. Mamma mia! Huh? Huh? Tempest show! Mamma mia!
什么日剧跑？不对，什么忍者跑？这跑步姿势，我靠！什么拿路托？上面有东西吗？没东西的话，他妈搞个山干嘛？怎么右摇杆疯狂漂移呀？右摇杆不停使唤，哎，是我游戏问题还是我左摇杆没事？哦，又正常。 Find the way out of the maze. "蹦他妈直接飞过去吧！空气墙。
We'll improvise. Mamma mia! Avanti! Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati!
合一呗。看他们解谜的是吧？我靠！
Discords. Watch out!
I can't control my forte.
The high levels of corrupted remnant energy in the mist are disrupting our frequency stability. I can help with that. See, fighting here is a bad idea. Let's just try to avoid any threats for now. We'll improvise. Mamma mia! Avanti! Huh.
这不会到这么远的地方。 不要用那个什么。嗯。哦，这里。 那我干嘛？没懂啊。怎么互动呢？不是让我们干嘛？我靠，我没懂啊。嗯？又给个提示点。 这干嘛用的？啊，日常领。 那我干嘛？ 我啥攻略要干的？他妈玩个2游都用折磨干嘛？
The show begins.
我是木偶啊！游民只有他妈的1.0。
The show begins.
哇，好热呀！我靠。搜不到，我靠！这任务叫啥？远挺多，我靠！昔我悲伤，今却歌唱，在海雾中寻找书。
找到布兰特，我们也就
The
能
show
看到真
begins.
相。前面，黑色的虚影，在海雾。
嗯？我怎么没出这个动画呢？
在海雾中战斗非常困难，尽量避战吧。
他妈，这谁知道呀？我操！我操，这谁知道？他们没有任何提示。我靠，神了这个！都没有，他们0点提示，大哥。毫无提示，这个。 水好像被石油淋过了，这个水。为什么是这种金属的颜色？那种铜的颜色。
Come, play with me. Look for me.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit discords in the making. Some of them are actually our friends. We can follow them to find our way out.
Come, play with me. Look for me. I'm here.
We'll improvise.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! Mamma mia! Avanti!
哎，你他妈也搞空气墙？这下不能帮酷狗说话了。跑步姿势好喜感。挺帅，这龙。
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
不是他声听跟他外貌一点都不符，他声听那么成熟，然后他外貌这么幼。
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
The game isn't over. Here, come quickly.
I think I figured out what they're doing. We'll be out of the mist soon.
搞不空气墙干嘛？我靠！Danger ahead, careful.
We'll improvise. Improv performance! Up we go, Caro! Mamma mia! Avanti!
Rochia, you found me.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game? I wanted to play with you.
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
My friend? Excuse me. Are you Rochia's friend?
Yes, I am, but I think we'll be soon.
Ah, how wonderful. You're not alone anymore, Rochia.
Yes, I have friends now.
I'm so happy for you. All is well.
Fly to the high heavens. We are born free, and our souls will soar even in death.
What exactly are these paintings? You were old friends, huh?
Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away.
Ah, 不是密码，密码4周那个频率也会留下来。
When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discords. But sometimes, a trace of their final will remains, and the mist shapes this into phantoms. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. It will only be a matter of time before they merge with other reverberations and become tacit discords. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived. Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
右摇杆飘完了，这右摇杆。
A pilgrim sale? Why is it here?
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools and sent away on the pilgrim sale. It's said that when the first dark tide ravished Renacida, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the pilgrim sale tradition came from.
Rickety 摇晃的，虚弱的。
Now the fools retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered.
This ship is empty. Did the passengers all drown?
No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out. Tacit discords are gathering.
为什么他头上还顶着一个扇子？
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage. Come on then, let the flames of battle ignite our souls.
Is that Brand?
Only Brand would call them ghosts with that kind of fire. It must be him. But I can't tell where he is in the mist. Anyway, let's deal with the trouble here first before we go look for him.
哎，不得这摇杆。这手柄问题还是什么？人不好好的吗？哦，所以没电了。人不刚充吗
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
我有难不完。
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped. It'd be yours.
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. Except in bets. And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let her get caught up in this mess. She was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid.
I'm here to uncover buried shoes. We are all alive, and that's what counts. I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for the jacket.
To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the Pilgrim's sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know, holding your own for so long in a trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Heavier taxes. When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial and left me to rot. I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. But all I got was silence. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime? As for salvation, I don't believe in it. And I certainly don't need it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop? We are wanderers adrift upon the seas. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
The Troop of Fools. Could it be?
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Fools on the pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Even if they do survive, they still face hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly, and unharmed at that. Look around. This is all that remains of the pilgrim's sail. This is always their final destination, where the fools meet their end.
It's the choose color I spoke of. Is this place color tells you everything? 再好听一点。
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise. The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness. They must be heading up the mountain now.
什么口音啊，我靠！
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order's lies.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched. Then the three of us can head up the mountain. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
What on here for? No time for down. Life's not as strange. I got a score to settle with the dragon anyway.
Please, save them. I hope it's not too late.
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the mountain. You two go first. You'll find I'm very convenient to bring along.
All right then. All hands, prepare to ascend!
人呢？你他妈！ 哦，好惊艳！远处是黄龙，荆州。
Tacit discourse incoming. Stay alert, everyone. Mamma mia!
我又够使仇了。
There you are.
还看不看啊？我他妈看你不想看，不想看歇了。
These are human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
This is the only way up. Let's pick up the pace. Ha! Be gone, you vexing wretches! The sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow!
反正比较适合我自己私下玩。我看你不想看。
Divinity above, please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter how harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course, but with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge. We'll improvise.
"疯狂掉帧啊！我他妈都很怪力了。
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! The world is our stage!
这么脆吗？一下打死了。 All free. I will avenge you. Thought I lost you.
Thanks, but no thanks. You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency. But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately.
Because of your condition is definitely getting worse. Exercising more might help you.
That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy? Trust me, this could be our big break.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying.
Order found a way to control the dragon. Order 要什么？
Tacit discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless tacit discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, then the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings, including humans.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle. It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well.
Know of the Fraxidus.
So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss. Our troupe usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxidus.
开空调吗？太热了。
At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. We noticed them lingering around a certain sea. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met? After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well.
To wreak havoc at the carnival. What if its true target is the Sentinel?
They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there? Our troupe has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align. Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
看不惯别看，把你的元神去。都把我放跑了。嗯？这 bug 了吗？哎 ，bug 了。嗯？哦，正常。哦，再去哪呀？
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world.
Faith and discipline.
They say the most dangerous places are the safest. Penitent's End has always been forsaken. And now, cloaked in a sea of mist, even the Order's envoys wouldn't dare set foot here. It's the perfect refuge for us.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
One with the sounds.
然后我怎么停下来？停一下。
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganese can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You? Are you... Mr. Bardolino?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha!
Anything unusual happened to you when you had a laurel?
As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the Loris salad. But why Loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however, that is where my true passion lies.
I would suggest just to Sentinel's personal favorite. I must say your question is rather interesting.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Ah, those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or a solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell. And then, she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the Carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the Thessalia's mansion. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wing ray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music van, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
Exactly what I expect from a Lauren. 到什么东西啊 Wonder you got banished by the Order.
Ah, but that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era, facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls, dying in obscurity.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing. Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinasita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night!
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival.
What are you doing? Nice balloon. I can see how you are going to get them.
Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens. Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
There's something else I'd like to ask. But it doesn't seem very safe.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down, and fast. We might need your help with this. Taro should have some useful items in her box. We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions that make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bardolino or catch him for a soft landing. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
就想把那气球打下来吗？我靠！为什么剧情突然慢下来了？节奏怎么变得这么快呢？对吧？这么安心把故事讲完，我还挺精神。他妈玩着也会给我玩困了。我回头打1.0得了，我干你哥！他妈有的玩的，我靠！人呢？田六人就在这里。他很长一段时间内应该是最后一个田力了，应该。就下个田力要到3.0了。那个烧灵了，那个。我真他妈服了，我靠！不过前面剧情节奏挺好的。
圈 A 旁旁例如一。
他妈的！左右脑互搏。
圈 A 和黑 AA 下划线317，伏密码。
这过完陆赫斯的剧情还有求完陆赫斯的本体0+1之后啊，我的这个角色就只有 一个就只有4个字的评价，敷衍至极。然后我奉劝库洛就是啊，你真的不想再出男角色5星男角色，你就直接出4星男角色行不行啊？不要再勉强自己出5星男角色了。反正我看着你也不指望这个5星男角色挣钱的样子啊，还继续很勉强自己去继续出。我就从一个方面啊，我就先不从什么剧情、特效还动作方面来说，他才有多敷衍的。我就从一个方面啊，他的深海套装方面啊，战力之后的主 C 哪一个深海套装啊，不是加暴击就是加爆伤，帮助角色快速闭眼。而陆克斯的套装加什么呢？加点普攻和眼射伤害加成，一点你暴击和爆伤都不加。这个角色刚需130的共鸣效率，不然你完全发挥不出它不应有的强度。就算是你陆里帽来了也不行啊。就算是有的130共左右的共鸣效，你打起来其实你感觉啊，跟那个尤诺差不多啊，一个2.0时尤诺啊，一个2.0时期的副 C， 结果跟一个3.0时期的大 C， 打得有来有回啊！我真的不知道是该夸你了还是夸你了还是怎么的啊？至于他的动作还有特效，我只能说你看过西格丽卡这位同样是艾迷斯女主推好友的女主 C 啊，你看过之后两相对比之下能不笑的，我真的觉得你能不笑的真的是很有耐心的。我觉得真的是啊，什么叫做有创意？什么叫做有创意？有用心的特效和动作模组。你看西格丽卡你就知道了，什么叫做没有创意，一点都不上心。你看到陆克斯你就知道了啊。陆克斯高情商爆掉啊！狂战士风格与一身形象极具反差感，低情商啊，完全没有根据与角色的形象设计一套相应的动作模组啊。所以说，我觉得明场你真的不想出男角色5星 up 男角色，你真的就不要再出了。我真的觉得陆克斯的动作还有剧情还有各个方面跟个4星，其实我感觉差不多。可能还比不上那个补灵，我觉得补灵你稍微修补一下，换套服装啊，你这能当做一个5星啊，当做一个5星女5星来卖，可能还卖的比他还好啊。这个陆克斯，我感觉他的剧情呢，我觉得说的还行吧，但是你就只给了2张 PPT 讲他个人的身世，好像就是，但是这2张 PPT 还是你自己在3.1上半就已经预告过的，另外2张都没有添加几张新的 PPT 来讲述一下这个角色专属的剧情啊，所以说你这不是敷衍是什么呢啊？如果你说听说后面
不出男的，
但是他入过后面的剧情跟那个什么，听说是跟后面那个黑寒的秋水，
那干嘛要出男的呢？反正也不丑
那种剧情的话，我觉得那我觉得陆克是真的跟个4星差不多，你就直接，所以说我奉劝库洛，你真的直接把那些未能的男角色做成4星得了，你这也就。你就4星角色，你也不用动作上猛堆料，特效上你也不用设计太多剧情啊。你4星角色本来就没有什么剧情啊，你就不用设置太多啊。你可能啊，女玩家看你4星男角色做的还不错，也不会骂你怎么的，也不会像现在这人就要骂你啊。你这个陆克斯做出来，我感觉就是完全就是左右脑护我的结果呢。就是有一种你想扩圈啊，但是你又不敢完全扩，就小心谨慎扩，想以最大的成本，那最小的成本撬动最大的利益啊。这个陆克斯，我当初刚出3.0一进的这个学院的剧情，我就知道这个角色从面相上看，一看就是针对女玩家的那种啊，乙女小白脸医生形象啊。结果不出所料，你在那个某红色软件上，你也宣传的是什么呢？超绝麻辣剧情，陆克斯超绝麻辣剧情。结果到了正片的主线，超绝兄弟型啊！
那一环那不是一堆女的，
之交淡如水啊！
一环不是更麻辣？
没有什么东西能夸了，其实是没有什么。你就像那个原神还有崩体啊，你就看着他们2个游戏啊，随便出个冷人角色，可能都是你2个女角色的池子啊。池子的流水啊还高啊，比你还高。别人线上猛赚，线下别人也是出周边联名啊，也是猛的氪金卖他个600-700万份啊，一年卖周边的可能赚个10多亿，赚个2-3亿10多亿啊。你就这样看着啊。以前的你呀，我觉得明朝你是那种男角色做的确实还行啊，少而精我确实能夸得出来。每个角色都是用了心的，我从陆和身上我真的看不出你用心在什么方面了啊，我看不出用心在什么方面啊。这个角色唯一能夸的可能就是他是一个主 C， 然后他的动作要多一点啊，社区也就只能逮着这2个出了吧，也就只能逮着这2个吹。动作模组多啊，动作比艾迷斯多啊，伤害比艾迷斯低，主 C 位置啊比球员强啊。现在啊，综合各种消息，我都敢推测一下陆克斯将来的专辅待遇是什么呢？ 大概率它会有一个4星的砖拐和一个5星尚未替代的和尚未替代的拐啊。这种待遇大概率就是那种莫特菲
诞生那次什么铁血酷狗
重击拐对于技研的作用啊。这个4星的砖拐可能将来还要承担一部分3.0新体系通辅的作用。毕竟你现在你这个游戏啊，出了太多新体系伤害啊，你再不出一个4星夏威替代来捂玩家的嘴啊，总有一天这个节奏是要爆炸的啊。同时呢，你就算加上那个5星砖拐啊，陆克斯的 DPS 可能也达不到那个5星砖拐绑定地的新主 C， 他们俩配合的 DPS， 不然你怎么样？不然呢，别人怎么踩头你陆克斯这个男角色呢？推向另一个男角色那个大 C 呢啊？所以我真的请求明朝项目组，你们停止一下你们的小巧事啊！你们不要再继续制作陆克斯这样的啊左右互搏的男角色啊！在宣发上和形象设计上是针对女玩家的超绝麻辣的什么乙女小白脸形象啊，但是剧情上就是针对男玩家的什么君子之交淡如水这样的剧情啊，动作上也是针对男玩家的那种啊，你们就好好设计纪言啊、布兰特还有像尼奥这样的男角色，或者是男角色，或者是
莫名雏鹰奇哭
的男角色啊。可能你这个女玩家可能也不是不能接受，要么你就直接把那些男角色做成4星啊，这样男女玩家都好，这对男女玩家都好，你也能服务好你自己的主要群体啊，照顾好女玩家的情绪，不要再继续这样左右脑互搏下去了，行不行？你再继续制作如何是这样子左右脑互搏的男角色下去啊，我觉得你原本社区内还有可能有个1两成左右的女玩家啊，为你氪金啊，制作二创，买周边啊。他们可能要跑
广
都跑到
还是
广
谱太那啥
的去了哈。当然你不在乎这1两成收入就算了啊，反正1环还有无限大这些局，游戏都要上来了啊，各个游戏都要争夺游戏玩家的存量，你不珍惜的话，那也我也觉得没什么办法啊。
停一下。
这过进入你的去了哈。当然你不在乎这1两成收入，有个1两成左右的女玩家啊，为你氪金啊，制作二创，买周边啊，他们可能要跑光了，都跑到原神还有新书你那边去了。
像 AI 呀。
当然你不在乎这1两成收入就算了啊，反正1环还有无限大这些局，游戏都要上来了啊，各个游戏都要争夺游戏玩家的存量，你不珍惜，
那不是更麻了？那俩不是更麻了？我感觉那俩更麻了。
下划线317，这就是 AI。
我听不太出来，反正。那 AI 那还有广谱的吗？我没听过这种 AI。
圈 A 和黑 AA 下划线317，这都22年的 AI 了，你无敌了。
别玩单机，我靠！
圈 A 黑 A 下划线317，原来你也玩原神。
那他干嘛要故意做弱呢？到底为什么酒要故意下毒呢？酒又不是一个那什么的。不，那为什么陈国光下毒？我真想不明白。 洛瑟拉是谁呀？好像校长。
圈 A 和黑 AA 下划线317，都让你小学生玩了。嗯，尤诺咋了？完了？如果那什么，那不是那啥吗？他 PV 就已经那啥了，PV 就已经有点那啥了。少钱呢？那这么说，我必然呢。非人赚钱大头啊，那怎么办嘛？那怎么办嘛？
说的没错。本来骷髅它主打就是个偏男性向，这种偏硬核战斗的，那肯定不会吸引太多女生。葛舒林他妈到底是谁呀、宁愿不出，太棒了，大家都不愿。这看是不太好，我等下又为那什么。我私下偷偷看吧。
圈 A 和黑 AA 下划线317，
下完问出，下完能不能攒那什么呀？我靠！现在我在想，我到底要玩我这个号，还是我再买个号呢？号已经玩出感情了，怎么办？号已经有点舍不得那个了。我当时想就随便玩玩的，然后到时候再买自筹号那个。就自筹号他们剧情都过完了，腾讯的风格还行。为什么会这样？腾讯的风格，你告诉我。
各位漂泊者们，晚上好，欢迎来到明朝
圈 A
3.2
和
版本
黑
前
AA
瞻。
下划线317，玩出感情你也是个人物。
我自己号啊，自己打，你就感觉那什么，因为它邮箱不能换榜，如果换榜，我肯定秒开自筹号，然后换榜。屁蛋也是动的。
各位漂泊者们好，就在最近的3.2的版本 PV 中，明朝官方最新揭秘了未来版本的新角色飞雪和达尼亚。对于达尼亚的形象，玩家集体都是非常满意的。但另外，
是斗巅峰。 还挺好看的感觉，我觉得挺好看的，励志。
圈 A 黑 A 下划线317，感觉不如钟离假死。
太矮了，老人奶，为啥老人奶啊？何一威，我我操，那是都乌啊脸呢？这么说，折纸体型怪，他妈折纸是谁来着？baby 脸太扁了，赞你大壮，我赞你还壮吗？我觉得赞你还刚刚好吧？他妈，架空衣服很丑，坎特雷拉雷怪，雷怪啥意思？奥古斯上三装，真秀太幼太白，脸不够长。还好，确实有点那种。林奈雨立刻不服，那挺好的。艾米斯超西脸，校长太普通了，飞雪脸太长了，他妈跟酒一样，我靠！我酒他们也是一天到晚他妈他是在那没酒味。
圈 A 黑 A 下划线317，一样在哪？
酒一天到晚出角色的时候啊，这个不行，那个不行啊，太普了。什么元素堆砌没酒味，妈酒一堆这种，然后还有什么同质化，不过可能没这种太那啥，没这么极端。那反正酒每次也一堆节奏。我今天刷油管，又给我刷一堆他们名的广告，我靠！又刷他们有点想抽了。集体圣赠，谁问你了？
圈 A 黑 A 下划线317，那你说密码？圈 A 黑 A 下划线317。
爱战双。大潘和瑜伽裤。 像小鹰。对，没问题啊，这有问题吗？有问题？下滑看着厚脸，从哪看出来的？孟州司他妈是干嘛？他妈有出现过吗？方舟、越州、崇州、济亭。 我觉得写挺好啊。说明他在意啊。性别互换有道理哦。如果是个女角色问他味道如何，然后他说最后一个男的概率是不是很低？我想一想，一切尽在不言中感受。你觉得拿来当兄弟，你乐意吗？还好吧？为什么非得往那方面写呢？是有啊，那个什么，那个赤霞不是？说的没错。 我靠，他们阅读理解上了，我靠。